Life's little moments don't wait. And now, neither do you. Prime Air gets you exactly what you want at ultra-fast speeds. Running low on batteries? Can't find your headphones right before a long flight? Or maybe you just want your stuff right now. Choose from tens of thousands of items delivered at lightning-fast speeds. It's simple. Visit Amazon.com/shop ultra fast to find eligible items and select drone delivery at checkout. We'll get it there ASAP. Prime Air, because time is the luxury you deserve.
Hello everyone, this is Dennis with Radio Nostalgia Network, and we have a sponsor. It's GoToMeeting. Getting to and from meetings, as you know, can be a waste of time and money. Driving 2 hours for a 1 hour meeting, flying to headquarters for a half-day training session. This doesn't make sense. Save time and money by meeting online with GoToMeeting. With GoToMeeting, invite people to meet online. During your call, they see your computer screen on their monitor. Meet as long as you want, as often as you need, for one flat rate. So try GoToMeeting for 45 days, no credit card required. Just visit GoToMeeting.com and type in the promo code podcast. That's GoToMeeting.com and type in podcast. We get credit every time that's done, and you will benefit and we will benefit as a network. So try GoToMeeting free today. No credit card needed. Now this is important because it helps support the Radio Nostalgia Network and our great programming. Thank you very much.
Famous Sherlock Holmes detective stories appeared on radio for more than 25 years, with a long list of performers playing the parts of Holmes and Dr. Watson. The first broadcast was October 20th of 1930, and the last broadcast September 4th of 1956. The stories were written by Edith Meiser, a self-confessed Holmes addict. At first, she used Arthur Conan Doyle's original stories, but after the series outlived the original material, she created her own new stories. These were so well written that she was warmly praised by Arthur Conan Doyle's widow and son. A popular pastime among fans of Sherlock Holmes is to pretend that Holmes and Watson were real people, and Arthur Conan Doyle merely Watson's literary agent, and to attempt to discover new facts about them, either from clues in the stories or by combining the stories with historical fact. Early scholars of the canon included Ronald Knox and Christopher Morley. 221 Baker Street. Mr. Sherlock Holmes and his colleague, John H. Watson, M.D., spent many years at this address in London, England, under the rent of Mrs. Hudson. Characters of every type have frequented the rooms of this place, calling on Mr. Holmes for help and assistance on mysteries only the finest criminal detective could unravel. Sherlock Holmes, the amateur detective, chemist, violin player, boxer, and swordsman, among other talents, first appeared in Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's A Study in Scarlet in the Beatons' Christmas Annual in 1887. One famous radio appearance starred Orson Welles as Sherlock Holmes in an adaptation of one of William Gillette's plays. This was broadcast in September of 1938 as part of the Mercury Theater on the Air series for CBS. Throughout the early 1940s on American radio, Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce performed as Holmes and Watson, respectively, and in several series of canonical and original Sherlock Holmes stories. When Rathbone finally departed the role before the 1947 season, Tom Conway played Sherlock Holmes opposite Nigel Bruce for one season. After a change of networks, there were two more pairings, John Stanley as Holmes and Alfred Shirley as Watson in 1947 and 48, and John Stanley and Ian Martin in 1948-1949. Now today, we're going to listen to two episodes from 1964. The first from August 21st, entitled The Solitary Cyclist, and the second from September 18th of 1964, The Sussex Vampire. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this truly old-time radio classic. Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes on the Boxcars 711 Old-Time Radio Pod, where the oldies are still young.
Holmes, we'll never do it.
No, I'm afraid not. Fool that I was not to allow for the early trade.
Well, it'll probably be all right. Nothing's happened to her. The trap hasn't been stopped with me.
Oh, quite true, but... Watson!
Huh?
Look, the trap's empty. What? It's driverless. She's been abducted, murdered, heaven knows what.
When his advice led others into danger, my friend Sherlock Holmes was always the first to suffer. For regardless of the true cause, he always blamed himself. My name is Watson, Dr. Watson, and it was my privilege to share the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. I will tell you what happened in the case of the solitary cyclist. The details are in my notebooks, if I may refer to them a moment. On referring to my notebook for the year 1895, I find that it was on Saturday, April the 23rd, that Sherlock Holmes and I first heard of Miss Violet Smith, the solitary cyclist of Charlington, the young and beautiful woman who presented herself at 221B Baker Street late that evening and implored his assistance and advice.
At least it can't be your health that is troubling you, Miss Smith. So ardent a bicyclist must be full of energy.
Bicyclist? Now, how do you know that, Mr. Holmes?
A slight roughening of the soles of your shoes at the sides, the friction of the edge of the pedal.
Oh, well, yes, I do bicycle a good bit. Oh, Mr. Holmes.
You will excuse me, I'm sure, Miss Smith. I took your hand out of curiosity.
Curiosity?
It's my business. I nearly fell into the error supposing that you were typewriting, but it's obvious, of course, that it's music. You see, Watson?
What, Holmes?
Observe the spatula finger end. It's common to both professions.
Yes.
But there's a spirituality about the face which the typewriter does not generate. No, this lady is a musician.
Yes, Mr. Holmes, I teach music.
In the country, I presume, from your complexion.
Yes, sir. Near Farnham, on the borders of Surrey.
What has happened to you near Farnham, on the borders of Surrey?
My father is dead, Mr. Holmes. My mother and I were left without a relation in the world except for Uncle Ralph. Ralph Smith. He went to South Africa 25 years ago, and we've never had a word from him since. When Father died, we were left very poor. But one day, about 4 months ago, we were told that there was an advertisement in the Times inquiring for our whereabouts. Well, you can imagine how excited we were as we hurried off to the lawyer whose name was given in the paper. In his office, he introduced us to 2 other gentlemen, a Mr. Carruthers and a Mr. Woodley, and then withdrew, leaving us alone with them.
Well, ma'am, I'll explain right away that Mr. Woodley here and I are home on a visit from South Africa.
Oh, yes, Mr. Carruthers?
Yes, so we were old friends there of a relative of yours, Mr. Ralph Smith.
Oh, indeed.
I regret to say that Mr. Smith died some little while ago, ma'am.
I see. We had heard nothing, of course.
He died in poverty, ma'am.
Oh.
Woodley and I visited Ralph Smith at his deathbed. He asked us, almost with his last breath, to look up his relations here in the old country and see that they were in no want. You'll excuse the question, ma'am, but how exactly are you placed?
I don't know why you're asking, gentlemen, but if you want the truth, we've barely 2 pennies to rub together.
I have a proposition to put to you.
A proposition? For us?
Mrs. Smith, I have a daughter aged 10 down near Farnham in Surrey. I am a widower, and the child needs a woman's care and attention. I don't know whether Miss Smith has ever considered the position of governess, but...
I am a music teacher, sir. I am trained.
Yes, and out of a position, what's more.
A music teacher, but that couldn't be better.
Oh?
My little darling shows every musical promise, they tell me. I'd never dreamed that... Miss Smith, do come down to Surrey and teach my pet.
You said you're a widower, Mr. Carruthers?
Alas, yes. But my household is managed by my housekeeper, Mrs. Dixon.
Oh, I see.
A lady of the highest respectability.
Violet.
I shouldn't like to leave my mother alone in London.
Oh, don't worry about me, Violet.
There'd be no question of it, ma'am. Miss Smith could come home to you every weekend, and with a good wage in her pocket.
Oh.
Say, £100 a year?
100?
Oh,
please, dear, say you'll go. Oh, Violet.
Oh, very well, then. It shall be as you wish, Mr. Carruthers.
And so you went down to Farnham, Miss Smith. What then?
Oh, it was much better than I'd imagined, Mr. Holmes. The first flaw in my happiness came when Mr. Woodley arrived to visit for a week.
What happened?
Oh, he made odious love to me.
The devil he did.
He boasted of his wealth and said that if I married him, I should have the finest diamonds in London. Well, it made no difference when I told him about Cyril.
Cyril?
Well, Cyril Morton. He's an electrical engineer in Coventry.
Sorry.
We hope to be married at the end of the summer. Oh, but this didn't stop Mr. Woodley. He seized me in his arms and swore that he wouldn't let me go until I'd kissed him.
Bounder.
Well, luckily, Mr. Carruthers came in and tore Woodley from me. Mr. Carruthers apologized to me the next day, and I've never seen Mr. Woodley since.
Very distressing for you, Miss Smith, but such incidents are not unknown. What special thing has caused you to seek my advice?
It is this. Every Saturday morning, I ride my bicycle to Farnham Station to get the 12:22 to town.
Yes?
Well, the road from Chiltern Grange is lonely. And it's quite rare to meet so much as a cart along one stretch of it, where Charlington Heath lies on one side and the woods around Charlington Hall on the other.
I see.
Well, 2 weeks ago, I was passing this place when I chanced to look back over my shoulder. And about 200 yards behind me, I saw a man, also on a bicycle. And I looked back before I reached Farnham, but the man was gone. So I thought no more about it. But imagine my surprise, Mr. Holmes, when on my return on Monday, I saw the same man on the same stretch of road. Well, even more astonishing, the incident occurred again exactly as before on the following Saturday and Monday.
Good heavens.
Can you describe this man?
Well, as far as I could see, he was middle-aged and he had a short, dark beard.
Yes?
But he always kept his distance from me.
Did you mention him to Mr. Carruthers?
Yes. Well, he seemed very interested and told me he had ordered a horse and trap so that in future I shouldn't have to pass over that lonely road without a companion.
Very considerate of him. What next?
Well, the horse and trap were to have come this week, but for some reason they were not delivered, and again I had to cycle to the station. Well, that was this morning.
Yes?
Well, sure enough, there was the man following me. Well, however, today I wasn't alarmed, but filled with curiosity, and I was determined to find out who he was and what he wanted.
What on earth did you do?
I laid a trap for him. The road turned sharply, just past the entrance to Charlington Hall. I pedalled very quickly around it, and then I stopped and waited. I expected him to shoot round and pass me before he could stop, but he never appeared. I went back and looked round the corner. I could see a mile of road, but he wasn't on it, and there was no side road that he could have gone down.
Miss Smith?
Yes?
Have you any admirers? Other than Mr. Cyril Morton, I mean.
Well, it may be my fancy, but it seems sometimes that my employer, Mr. Carruthers, is quite interested in me. We're thrown rather together. I play his accompaniments in the evening. Oh, he's never said anything. He's a perfect gentleman, but... Well, a girl always knows.
I see. Well, Miss Smith, I'm very busy just now, but I'll find time to make some inquiries into your case.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Holmes.
And meanwhile, take no step without letting me know.
Oh, I promise you, Mr. Holmes. Good morning, gentlemen.
Allow me, ma'am.
Oh,
Good morning, Miss.
Thank you.
Good day, Miss Smith.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Charming little thing, Holmes. Absolutely charming.
It's part of the settled order of nature that such a girl should have followers.
Yes.
But not for choice on bicycles in lonely country roads.
And why should he appear only at that one point?
Exactly. Our first effort must be to find who are the tenants of Charlington Hall.
Right.
Then again, how about the connection between Carruthers and Woodley?
They seem to be totally different types, yet they were both keen on looking up Ralph Smith's relation.
And what sort of a ménage is it which pays double the market price for a governess but doesn't keep a horse and trap of its own, although 6 miles from the station? Odd, Watson. Very odd.
Are you going down there?
No, my dear fellow, you will go down.
I?
On Monday, you will arrive early at Farnham. You will conceal yourself near Charlington Hall.
Yes.
You will observe these facts for yourself, inquire as to the occupants of the hall, and then come back to me and report.
Ah, well, very well, Holmes. Very well. And there he was, following behind her, just as she told us, Holmes. She tried slowing down and stopping, but he did the same. But then she suddenly whisked her wheel round and dashed straight at him.
Really? With what result?
But he simply turned his machine and darted off in desperate flight.
I see.
When she turned again to carry on the way she'd been going, he turned too, and they both passed me in their respective stations. However, I stayed where I was, behind a gorse bush on the heath, and it was just as well that I did. After a while, the man reappeared round the corner, cycling slowly. He turned in at the hall gate, as you thought.
Ah, and then?
I lost sight of him.
Oh, you did?
However, it seemed to me that I'd done a fairly good morning's work, so I walked back into Farnham and called at the house agents. By making out that I wanted to know if Charlington Hall was on the market for a summer let, I found out that it had been let about a month ago to an elderly gentleman named Williamson. They wouldn't say any more. There, Holmes, how's that?
No, you really have done remarkably badly.
Oh, Holmes, I protest.
And then you go to a house agent to find out who he is.
Where should I have gone?
To the nearest public house. That's the centre of country gossip. They'd have told you every name from the master to the scullery maid.
Well, I got his name, Williamson.
Come in.
The post, sir.
Oh, just put it down over there, Mrs. Hudson. Oh, no, wait.
Sir?
There might possibly be... Yes, there is. Thank you, Mrs. Hudson.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
What is it, Holmes?
I rather thought I might receive some account of this latest episode from Miss Smith herself.
Did it?
Yes. I'm sure that you will respect my confidence, Mr. Holmes, when I tell you that my place here has become difficult owing to the fact that my employer has proposed marriage to me. I am convinced that his feelings are most deep and most honorable. At the same time, my promise is, of course, given. He took my refusal very seriously, but also very gently. You can understand, however, that the situation is a little strained. Our young friend seems to be getting into deep waters.
Yeah.
Watson, I should be none the worse for a quiet, peaceful day in the country. I'm inclined to run down this afternoon and test one or two theories I formed.
Well, then the best of good luck to you, Holmes. That's all I can say.
Good afternoon, landlord.
Afternoon, sir. What'll be your pleasure?
Oh, let me see now. Beer, I think. Yes, beer will do nicely.
You won't find a better drop anywhere in England, sir.
I'm sure I shall.
How's that, sir?
Capital. Will you join me?
Well, thank you, sir. Your best health, sir.
And yours, landlord. Oh, by the by, I came down on the off chance of seeing an old friend who told me he was taking Charlington Hall for the summer.
Oh, Mr. Williamson, would that be?
Yes. He's in residence then.
He's there, all right, sir. I should know.
He finds his way in here quite often then.
You know, Mr. Williamson, sir, what with all those weekend visitors of his, a warm lot, that, sir.
I can see he hasn't changed.
Here, you've known him long, sir.
Oh, quite some time.
Is it true, then?
Is what true?
That he used to be a clergyman. You know, unfrocked like.
Well, to tell the truth, landlord, I have heard some such tale myself. I'm afraid our acquaintance doesn't go far enough back for me to verify.
Oh, pity. You'll agree there's something about his manner.
Oh, quite.
Don't mind some of his behaviour when he gets in here. Well...
Unecclesiastical, you say?
You've hit it, sir. Especially when he's on the whiskey with Mr. Woodley.
Mr. Woodley? One of his weekend guests?
Oh, always down at the hall, Mr. Woodley.
I fancy I may have heard of him. Perhaps you can refresh my memory of Mr. Woodley, landlord.
Refresh what memory? Never met you in my life, sir.
Mr. Woodley, sir,
Who are you? What do you want asking this old busybody questions about me?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm clearly mistaken.
That's right, Mr. Woodley. This gent's a friend of Mr. Williamson.
I told you that, did he?
Now, look here, sir.
Don't you look here, me. No snivelling yard of pump water talks that way to roaring Jack Woodley. Put him up.
Now, Mr. Woodley.
There's one to start.
Oh, Mr. Woodley.
Come on.
Well, if you insist.
Good gracious, Holmes, your face, your lip, my dear fellow. Sit down quickly and tell me what's happened.
A vicious backhander from the odious Mr. Woodley started it.
Woodley?
Watson, I have to confess that however enjoyable my country trip, it was scarcely more profitable than your home.
Never mind that. Oh, there's another letter from Miss Smith. It came a short while ago.
Then be good enough to post me up immediately.
Yes, well, she says, you will not be surprised to hear that on Saturday I shall come up to town and will not return to Farnham. Mr. Carruthers has got a trap, and so the dangers of the lonely road, if there ever were any dangers, are now over. As to the special cause of my leaving, it is not merely my strained situation with Mr. Carruthers, but the reappearance of that vile Woodley, who must be staying in the neighborhood. He had a long talk with Mr. Carruthers, who seemed much excited afterwards. I loathe and fear Woodley more than I can say. How can Mr. Carruthers endure such a creature for a moment? However, all my troubles will be over on Saturday.
I think we must spare time to run down together on Saturday morning and make sure that this curious investigation has no untoward ending. What? The music of the birds and the fresh breath of the spring. What better way to occupy ourselves?
Yes, it's all very well for you, Holmes. Where you get all your energy from. Anyway, we've come far enough, surely. Look, there's the hall in those trees. We can see the whole stretch of road from here.
No, we must be closer to the hall so as to see this man clearly before he turns off into the grounds. Watson.
What is it?
That vehicle moving along the road.
It looks like a trap.
If that's her trap, she must be making for the earlier train.
Well, then she'll be past Charlington Hall before we can reach it.
Exactly. And if she's in any danger, that's where it's going to strike. Come on!
It's no use, Holmes. We'll never do it.
No, I'm afraid not. Fool that I was not to allow for the earlier train.
Well, it'll probably be all right. Nothing's happened to her. The trap hasn't been stopped or anything.
Oh, quite true, but... Watson!
Huh?
Look, the trap's empty. What? It's driverless. She's been abducted, murdered, heaven knows what. Try to stop the horse. Come on! Good boy. Well done.
What now?
Jump in. We must drive back.
Just a minute, Holmes. Here comes our man on his cycle.
Stop! Stop there!
I don't understand, Holmes.
I fancy an explanation is approaching at high speed.
You there! Where did you get that horse and trap?
You're the man we want to see. Where is Miss Violet?
That's what I'm asking you. That's her trap. You know where she is. We met the trap on the road, empty. We were about to drive back to help the young lady.
Then, by heaven, it means they've got her. What? Quickly! We must drive down to Charlington Hall as fast as we can go.
Yes.
We'll leave the trap here, or they'll be ready for us. We can make our way through the shrubbery.
All right. Lead on.
Oh, great heavens!
What is it? Is it the girl?
No, it's Peter the groom. They must have clubbed him and dragged him in here.
Let me see his head. No, not serious anyway. Yes, he'll come round soon.
Then come on, gentlemen. We may still be in time to save her. But hurry! This way. This way. There they are. And that beast Woodley.
And what's happening? There's a clergyman talking to him. Don't you see? Great heavens, he's bound and gagged.
Quickly, Watson!
Man and wife.
Stop that!
Well done, Williamson, just in time. Well. Bob Carruthers in his false beard.
Woodley.
You can take it off, Bob. You and your pals have just come in time to be introduced to Mrs. Woodley.
Woodley, I told you what I'd do if you molested this woman, even if I had to swing for it.
Too late. She's my wife.
No, she's your widow.
Look out, Holmes, the parson, he's armed too.
Enough of this. Williamson, drop that revolver. Watson, take it from him while I keep him.
Here, take the blasted thing.
Tut, Williamson. Clergymen shouldn't swear. Now, Mr. Carruthers, I'll have your revolver too, if you please.
Not on your life. Who are you, anyway?
My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock? Oh, good Lord.
Hand it over, please.
Here, Here you are.
Watson, see what you can do for Woodley, and then release Miss Smith.
Right, Holmes.
Now, all of you, listen to me. I will represent the official police until they can be summoned. I detain you all under my personal custody.
Woodley will live, Holmes. And now I'll see to Miss Smith.
What are you telling me? That girl, that angel, is to be tied to Roaring Jack Woodley for life?
You needn't concern yourself about that, Mr. Carruthers. We're very safe in questioning Mr. Williamson's right to solemnize any marriage. In any case, a forced marriage is no marriage at all. It's a very serious felony, as you'll discover.
Oh, suit yourself.
You'll have time to think the point over during the next 10 years or so, I fancy. As for you, Carruthers, you'd have done better to have kept your pistol in your pocket.
Yes, I begin to think so. But I loved her, Mr. Holmes. It's the only time I've ever known what love was. You'd hardly credit it, but ever since she's been in my employment, I've never let her go past this house once without following her on my bicycle to see that she came to no harm from that brute.
Oh, so that was why. Well, Miss Smith's all right, Holmes. I told her to sit down and rest.
Splendid, Watson. Carruthers, why did you not simply tell Miss Smith of the danger?
Because she might have left my house for good.
Do you call that love, Mr. Carruthers? I should call it selfishness.
Maybe the two things go together. Anyway, I couldn't bear to let her go. And then when the cable came, I knew they were bound to act immediately.
What cable?
Carruthers, you can bleat about the girl to your heart's content. But if you squeal, I'm
Your
warning
Reverence need not be so excited. The case is clear enough against me.
He's bluffing, Carruthers.
I'll do the talking, Williamson. And then you will see how far you have a chance of holding back your secrets. In the first place, the three of you came together from South Africa on this game. You, Williamson, you, Carruthers, and Woodley there.
Lie number one. I never saw either of them until a couple of months ago. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, Mr. Busybody Holmes.
So, His Reverence is our own homemade article. But you, Carruthers, and Woodley came over from South Africa. You'd known Ralph Smith there. You had reason to believe he wouldn't live long. You found out that his niece would inherit his fortune.
It's true.
Your plan was that one of you should marry her, and the other should share the plunder. For some reason, Woodley was chosen for the husband. Now, why was this?
We played cards for her on the voyage over. He won.
Well, really?
I see. You got the young lady into your service, and Woodley came to court her. She saw what a drunken brute he was and would have nothing to do with him. Meanwhile, your arrangement was rather upset by your having fallen in love with her yourself. You could no longer bear the idea of that ruffian owning her.
No, by George, I couldn't.
You quarreled. He left you in a rage and began to make his own plans independently with Williamson.
You see, Williamson, he knows it all without my telling him. Yes, Mr. Holmes, that was when he picked up with this so-called padre. They set up house here, and as I told you, I was fearful they might waylay Miss Smith as she cycled past. So I kept following her as far as these grounds. And then 2 days ago, Woodley brought a cable to show me.
Telling you that Ralph Smith was dead at last and reminding you to keep your part in the bargain.
Just that. You refused? Well, of course. So he asked me to marry the girl myself and give him a share of her money. I said I'd do that willingly, but that she wouldn't have me. He said, let's get her married first, and after a week or two, she may see things a bit different.
Mr. Carruthers, you had a share in an evil plot.
I'm aware of that, sir.
However, I think you've done what you could to make amends. And if my evidence can be of help to you in your trial, it shall be at your disposal.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Oh, but there she is. Violet, Miss Smith.
Yes, Mr. Carruthers?
In the first place, I wronged you deeply. I hope you will find it possible to forgive me.
I have done so, sir. You did all you could to rescue me from these things. I forgive you.
And now, Miss Smith, if you're sufficiently recovered, my friend Dr. Watson will be happy to escort you back to town.
I'll do that with joy.
And if, in your medical opinion, Miss Smith should seem not quite convalescent, my dear Watson, might I suggest that a telegram to a certain young electrician in the Midlands would probably complete the cure.
Splendid.
The Case of the Solitary Cyclist was one of the Sherlock Holmes stories by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
My real name is Norman Shelley. My friend Carlton Hobbs played Sherlock Holmes, and I was Dr. Watson. Michael Hardwick wrote our script for this BBC production from London. I look forward to the pleasure of your company again soon for more of the adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
Capital, my dear Watson. Let us return to our humble abode.
221B Baker Street, please, cabby.
From London, we present The Sussex Vampire, a play for radio based on the short story by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. The Sussex Vampire.
It was evening of a dull, foggy November day. Following our usual custom, Sherlock Holmes and I had taken a stroll about the streets adjoining Regent's Park, but the poisonous brown air had driven us back, thankfully, to the warmth and comfort of the sitting room at 221B Baker Street. As I stretched out my toes to the welcoming blaze, Holmes read carefully a note which the last post had brought him. Then, with a dry chuckle, which was his nearest approach to a laugh, he tossed it over to me.
For a mixture of the modern and the medieval, of the practical and the wildly fanciful, I think that is surely the limit. What do you make of it, Watson?
Let's see. 46 Old Jury, November the 19th. Sir, our client, Mr. Robert Ferguson of Ferguson and Muirhead Tea Brokers of Mincing Lane, has made some inquiry from us in a communication of even date concerning vampires?
Go on.
As our firm specializes entirely upon the assessment of machinery, the matter hardly comes within our purview, and we have therefore recommended Mr. Ferguson to call upon you and lay the matter before you. We are, sir, faithfully yours, Morrison and Dodd.
The postscriptum to that letter, which you failed to read out, my dear Watson,
Oh, sorry.
advises us that the gentleman himself will be calling upon us at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Oh?
I fancy he may be able to throw some light upon what is worrying him.
Hello, Watson. You don't look quite the man you did when I threw you over the ropes into the crowd at the old deer park.
Ferguson, it's you.
Aye.
Well, I never for one instant connected the name. It's Big Bob Ferguson, Holmes.
Oh, how do you do? How do you?
Finest three-quarter Richmond ever had. In those days I played for Blackheath.
Watson, you amaze me. There's no limit to your versatility.
You could scarcely picture me playing rugger as you see me now, Mr. Holmes.
Nor Watson, I fancy. But pray sit down, Mr. Ferguson, and tell us what brings you to us.
Thank you.
Now, may I ask where you live?
Lammerley, Sussex, south of Horsham. The house is called Cheeseman's.
I know that part pretty well. Full of old houses called after the men who built them. Audleys, Harveys, Carringtons.
Cheeseman's. Yes, that's so, Watson. But I'm not here on my own behalf.
Oh?
No, I'm acting for a friend.
I see. Pray let us have the particulars, then.
Yes. This gentleman married, some 5 years ago, a Peruvian lady. He'd met her during a business trip to South America. She is very beautiful, but, well, what with her alien ways and so on, it seems as though there are sides of her character that he can never hope to explore. In short, he's come to regard their union as a mistake.
I see.
She remains as loving and devoted a wife as a man could wish for. But at the same time, she's begun to show some curious traits, quite unlike her general nature.
Of what kind?
Well, my friend had been married before. There's a son of 15 by the first marriage, a charming and affectionate lad, unfortunately partially crippled in a childhood accident. Now, on 2 occasions, my friend's present wife had been caught in the act of assaulting this poor lad in the most unprovoked way.
Good heavens.
There's also a child of the present marriage, a dear little boy, just under a year old. On one occasion, about a month ago, this child had been left by its nurse for a few minutes. A loud cry from the baby called her back. As she ran into the room, she saw her employer, my friend's wife, leaning over the baby and apparently biting its neck.
Horrible.
There was a small wound in the neck from which a stream of blood ran down. The nurse was so horrified that she started to call for the husband, but the lady implored her not to and actually gave her £5 to keep silent.
Pray continue, Mr. Ferguson.
As you can imagine, this made a terrible impression on the nurse's mind, and she began to keep a close watch on her mistress. It began to seem to her that even as she watched the mother, so the mother watched her, and that every time she was compelled to leave the baby, the mother was waiting to get at it. Day and night the nurse covered the child, and day and night the watchful mother seemed to be lying in wait as a wolf waits for a lamb.
Incredible.
Yes, that's how it must sound to you, Watson. Yet I'm not exaggerating when I say that a child's life and a man's sanity may depend on it. My friend well remembers the day when the nurse's nerve gave way and she told him everything. To him it seemed as wild a tale as it may now seem to you. He knew his wife to be a loving wife and a loving mother. Then why should she assault her stepson and wound her own dear little baby? He told the nurse that she was dreaming, that such libels upon her mistress were not to be tolerated. Whilst they were talking, a sudden cry of pain was heard.
Another?
Nurse and master rushed to the nursery together. Imagine his feelings as he saw his wife rise from a kneeling position beside the cot and saw blood upon the child's exposed neck and on the sheet. With a cry of horror, he turned his wife's face to the light and saw the blood all around her lips. It was she beyond all question, who had drunk the poor baby's blood.
Great heavens.
So the matter stands, and my friend appeals to you, Mr. Holmes. His wife is now confined to a room. He himself is half demented. It's vampirism, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Ferguson, I will examine your case with pleasure.
Oh, no,
Come, sir, this agency is not a home for the weak-minded.
I see it's no use my pretending to be anyone's deputy.
It is simpler to deal direct.
Forgive me, Mr. Holmes. You can imagine how difficult it is when you're speaking of the one woman you're bound to protect, to help.
I understand.
Then what am I to do? How am I to go to the police with a story like this? And yet I must protect those youngsters. Is it a madness, Mr. Holmes? Something in the blood? Have you experience of any case like it? For pity's sake, give me some advice. I'm at my wit's end.
Now, sit here and pull yourself together, Mr. Ferguson, and just give me a few clear answers.
Yes, of course.
I can assure you that I am very far from being at my wit's end, and I am confident we shall find some solution. Tell me what happened after you discovered your wife in this act.
We had a dreadful scene. I suppose I raved at her. She seems horrified. She wouldn't even speak. She only looked at me in a wild, despairing sort of way. Then she rushed to her room and locked herself in. Since then, she's refused to see me.
Who attends to her wants?
A maid, Dolores.
Also Peruvian?
Yes. She's been with my wife for some years. She's more the friend than a servant.
And the child? The baby?
The nurse has sworn to me that she will not leave it night or day. As for poor Jack, the inoffensive little cripple. I only hope if she comes out of her room, he won't happen to be near at hand.
What exactly is his complaint, Ferguson?
Some injury to the spine. He can get about, but only in a limited sort of way.
And yet you say your wife, who is of a loving disposition, has assaulted him twice? In what way?
She struck him savagely.
This maid Dolores had been with your wife even before your marriage, I take it.
Oh, yes, quite some time.
Then she might know more about your wife's character than you yourself.
I suppose so.
Well, I fancy I may be of more use at Lamberley than here. It's eminently a case for personal investigation. If the lady remains in her room, our presence cannot annoy or inconvenience her.
It's what I'd hoped to hear you say, Mr. Holmes. There's an excellent train from Victoria, too, if you could manage it.
With pleasure. Watson comes with us, of course.
Oh, of course.
Delighted.
There are just one or two points I should like to be sure about before we start.
Yes?
This unhappy lady, as I understand it, has appeared to assault both her own baby and your son.
That's so.
But the assaults have taken different forms. Did she give no explanation why she'd beaten your son?
Only that she hated him.
Well, it's not uncommon among stepmothers, you know.
I know. There's never been any love between them.
Is your wife jealous by nature?
Highly.
But the boy, he's 15, I understand.
Yes.
And probably very developed in mind, since his body has been circumscribed in action. Didn't he explain the assaults?
He could find no reason.
I see. No doubt you and the boy were great comrades before this second marriage.
Oh, yes, indeed. He was my greatest comfort after the loss of my first wife.
And the boy remained devoted to the memory of his mother?
Most devoted.
Most interesting lad. Now, I have one final inquiry to make of you.
Yes.
Were the strange attacks on the baby and the assaults on your son made at the same time?
Yes. In the first case, that is. It was as if some frenzy had seized her and she'd vented her rage on both of them. But on the second occasion, when she attacked my son, she made no attempt on the baby.
Oh, well, that certainly complicates matters.
I don't quite follow you.
Possibly not. One forms provisional theories and waits for time or fuller acknowledgement to explode them. However, I'll only say at this stage that your problem does not appear to me to be insoluble.
The ancient farmhouse in which Bob Ferguson dwelt proved to be a large, straggling place, very old in the centre, very new at the wings. An odour of age and decay pervaded the whole crumbling building. The large central room into which Ferguson led us was a most singular mixture. The half-panelled walls may well have belonged to the original yeoman farmer of the 17th century. They were ornamented, however, on the lower part by a line of well-chosen modern watercolours, while above, where yellow plaster took the place of oak, there was hung a fine collection of South American weapons, which had been brought, no doubt, by the Peruvian lady. Holmes, with that quick curiosity which sprang from his eager mind, examined them with some care, and then turned his attention to a spaniel, which came slowly forward from its basket in the corner. It walked with difficulty to Ferguson and licked his hand.
Dear me. What's the matter with your dog, Mr. Ferguson?
That's what's puzzling the vet. A sort of paralysis. Spinal meningitis, he thought. But it's passing, isn't it, boy? You'll be all right soon, Carlo, eh?
Did he come on suddenly?
In a single night.
How long ago?
About 4 months.
Very remarkable. Very suggestive.
What do you mean, Mr. Holmes?
It confirms what I'd already thought.
For heaven's sake, what do you think? Look here, this may be just an intellectual puzzle to you, but it's life and death to me. My wife a would-be murderer, my child in constant danger. Don't play with me, Holmes.
I'm afraid there is pain for you, Mr. Ferguson, whatever the solution may be. I would spare you all I can. I can say no more for the moment. But before I leave this house, I hope I may have something definite.
Well, please God you may. I ask your pardon, Mr. Holmes. Now, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I'll go up to my wife's room and see if there's been any change. Come on, Carlo.
Well, Holmes?
A charming old room, Watson. Just look at those oak beams. Magnificent.
Holmes?
See that iron fire screen? 1670. And all these fascinating weapons and trinkets. A most interesting collection, my dear Watson.
Holmes, I do wish that you...
You, sir. Please.
Me, yes.
You are doctor, sir?
I am.
Oh, my mistress very ill. She no want food, very ill. She need doctor.
You are Dolores?
See.
Would your mistress see this gentleman?
Oh, she need, sir. She see him, I say so.
But she will not see Mr. Ferguson?
No, sir.
Watson?
Yes, of course, I'll go if it'll be of any use.
Oh, sir, I thank you 1,000 times. You follow me now, sir, quick. Oh, she like that one day, 2 days, I afraid she'd die. Dolores, is that you? Si, oh, who are you?
I am a doctor, ma'am.
A doctor? Did my husband send for you? Where is he?
He's in the house. He's only waiting for you to say you will see him.
No, I will not. Oh, what shall I do? What shall I do with this fiend, this devil?
Madam, I'm here to help you.
No one can help. It is finished. All is destroyed. Whatever I do, all is destroyed.
No, madam. Your husband loves you dearly. He is deeply grieved at what has happened.
Do I not love him then? Do I not love him enough to sacrifice myself rather than break his dear heart? Yes, doctor, that is how I love him. And yet he can think such things of me, speak of me in such a way.
Oh, ma'am, he doesn't understand that...
No, he does not understand. But he should trust me. No, I cannot forget those terrible words, nor the look on his face.
But I can promise you, ma'am...
No, I will not see him. Go away. You can do nothing for me. Tell him only one thing. I want my child. I have a right to my child. That is the only message I can send to him.
How the devil can I send the child to her? How do I know what she might not do to it? I'll never forget seeing her beside it, with its blood on her lips. No. The child stays with Mrs. Mason, where he's safe.
Oh, Daddy.
Jackie, my boy, come in, lad.
I didn't know you were home yet, Daddy. I'd have been here to meet you.
That's all right, old chap. I came home early because my friends Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson have come to spend an evening with us.
Hello, Jackie.
Is that Mr. Holmes, the detective?
None other, my boy.
How do you do, Jackie? And what about your other child, Mr. Ferguson? Might we make the acquaintance of the baby?
Come in.
Oh, I beg pardon, sir.
No, wait, Mrs. Mason. Don't go.
Very good, sir. I just brought baby for his good night, sir. Well, I didn't know you was engaged.
Here he is, Mr. Holmes. Your request attended to in an instant. Now, isn't he a fine little fella?
Grand little chap.
Mr. Holmes.
Holmes! What do you think of him?
Huh? Oh, my word. Yes, he's father in miniature.
Do you think so?
Watson?
Well, yes, without a doubt, Holmes.
Well, Jackie, I'm sure you like your little brother.
Jackie has very strong likes and dislikes. Luckily, I am one of his likes. Am I not, lad?
You know you are, Daddy.
Thank you, Mrs. Mason. That'll be all.
Thank you, sir.
Good night, little one. You'll keep him safe.
You can count on me for that, sir.
Dear little thing. Fancy anyone having the heart to hurt him.
Quite.
Now, go along, Jackie. These gentlemen and I have important matters to discuss.
All right, Daddy. Don't be too long.
No, I won't.
Poor boy.
Mr. Holmes, I'm beginning to feel that I've brought you on a fool's errand.
Oh?
What can you possibly do, save give me your sympathy? This whole affair must appear most exceedingly delicate and complex.
It is certainly delicate, but I haven't been struck up to now with its complexity.
Have you not?
It's been a case for intellectual deduction. But when this intellectual deduction is confirmed point by quite a number of independent incidents, then we can say confidently that we have reached our goal.
Reached our...
I fancy so. I had, in fact, reached it before we left Baker Street. The rest has merely been observation and confirmation.
For heaven's sake, Holmes, if you can see the truth in this matter, don't keep me in suspense. What's it all come to? What shall I do about it? I don't give a hang how you found your facts, so long as you really have found them.
Well, certainly I owe you an explanation, and you shall have it. But you permit me to handle the matter in my own way.
But I don't see...
Is Mrs. Ferguson capable of seeing us, Watson?
Well, she's ill, but she's quite rational. Yes.
Very good. It's only in her presence that we can clear the matter up. Let's go to her.
But she won't see me.
Oh, yes, she will. Oh, excuse me one moment, Mr. Ferguson, while I just write this. Watson, you, at least, have the entree. Have the goodness to give the lady this note.
Oh, very well.
Mr. Ferguson and I will follow in 2 or 3 minutes. I fancy she'll be ready enough to receive us by then.
Come in, gentlemen. Please, come in. My mistress will see you.
Darling.
No, do not come near me.
But, Holmes...
All in good time, Mr. Ferguson. Oh, I think we can dispense with Dolores.
No. She must stay or you must go.
Oh, very well, madam, if that is what you wish. Now, Mr. Ferguson, I'm a busy man with many calls on my time, and my methods have to be short and direct. The swiftest surgery is the least painful. Let me first say what will ease your mind. Your wife is a very good, a very loving, and a very ill-used woman.
Mr. Holmes, prove that, and I'm in your debt for life.
I will. But in doing so, I must wound you deeply in another direction.
I don't care, so long as you clear my wife. Everything else on earth is insignificant compared to that.
Then let me tell you the train of reasoning which passed through my mind in Baker Street. The idea of a vampire was absurd to me. Such things do not happen in criminal practice in England. And yet, your observation was precise. You had seen the lady rise from beside the child's cot with blood on her lips.
I did.
Didn't it occur to you that a bleeding wound may be sucked for other reasons than to draw the blood from it?
What?
Wasn't there a queen in English history who sucked such a wound to draw poison from it?
Poison?
Here was a South American household. My instincts felt the presence of those weapons on your walls downstairs before my eyes ever saw them. It might have been some other poison, but that was what occurred to me. When I saw that little empty quiver beside the bird bow down there, it was just what I expected to see.
What are you saying?
If the child were pricked with one of those arrows dipped in curare or some other devilish drug, it would mean death if the venom were not sucked out.
But I don't understand.
And the dog. If one were to use such a poison, wouldn't one try it first in order to see that it hadn't lost its power? I didn't foresee the dog, but at least I understood why he was crippled, and he fitted into my reconstruction.
Good.
Now do you understand? Your wife feared such an attack. She saw it made and saved the baby's life. And yet she shrank from telling you all the truth. For she knew how you loved the boy and feared it might break your heart.
The boy? Jackie?
I watched him as you fondled the baby downstairs just now. His face was clearly reflected in the glass of the window where the shutter formed a background. I saw such jealousy, such cruel hatred, as I have seldom seen in a human face.
My Jackie.
Mr. Ferguson, it's more painful for you because it is love, a distorted, maniacal, exaggerated love that has prompted his action. Love for you and possibly for his dead mother. His very soul is consumed with hatred for that delightful baby. Its health and beauty are a contrast to his own weakness.
It's incredible.
Have I spoken the truth, madam?
How could I tell you the truth, Bob? I knew what blow it would be to you. I could not tell you.
I understand. Oh, my darling, I hadn't the faith to trust you. I suspected you at once. I accused you, called you all those vile names.
No more, dear.
But
You were not to know.
I think a year at sea would be my prescription for Master Jackie, Mr. Ferguson.
Why, you're right.
Only one thing puzzles me still, madam.
Yes?
How could you dare to remain silent and leave your baby open to another attack?
Oh, I had told Mrs. Mason everything. She knew.
I thought as much.
My darling, what a dreadful experience for you.
And you. I did not know what to do. Oh, amore.
There. Now, it's all over now. I quite understand.
Watson, this, I fancy, is the time for our exit. If you will take one elbow of the too faithful Dolores...
What are you doing to me?
I will take the other. I think we may leave your friend and his wife to settle the rest between themselves.
I've only one further note of this case. It's the letter which Holmes wrote in final answer to that with which my narrative began. It ran thus.
Baker Street, November the 21st. Re Vampires. Sir, referring to your letter of the 19th, I beg to state that I have looked into the inquiry of your client, Mr. Robert Ferguson, of Ferguson and Muirhead, tea brokers of Mincing Lane, and that the matter has been brought to a satisfactory conclusion. With thanks for your recommendation, I am, sir, faithfully yours, Sherlock Holmes.
That was The Sussex Vampire by Michael Hardwick, based on the short story by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Sherlock Holmes was played by Carlton Hobbs and Dr. Watson by Norman Shelley. Production for the BBC was by Graham Gould.
Hi everyone, Bob Camardell for the Radio Nostalgia Network with a very special announcement starting this November, an added attraction to our programming lineup. The Matinee Movie Channel is on the way. The very best old-time movies, early TV, and your favorite serials. So you don't want to miss out on this great event coming this November. The Matinee Movie Channel at radiomemories.libsyn.com. Compliments of the fine people at Libsyn and the Old-Time Radio Network, where the oldies are still young.
Ever find yourself in a time crunch? Maybe you forgot your favorite snacks for your movie night or need a last-minute gift for a party. Don't worry, Prime Air has you covered. Prime Air is Amazon's ultra-fast drone delivery service, now available to eligible customers in San Antonio. Tens of thousands of items are now eligible for ultra-fast drone delivery. Everyday essentials like batteries, headphones, over-the-counter medicines, last-minute travel needs, those tempting snacks you're craving, and so much more can be delivered ASAP. When shopping, add eligible items to your cart. At the checkout, select Drone Delivery. Prime Air will take care of the rest. No need to rush to the store. Prime Air brings convenience where you need it, when you need it. Visit Amazon.com/shop ultra fast to place your first order and start enjoying the benefits of ultra-fast drone delivery.